To the atrociously low quantity of people out there watching, I am HazeDream, and I'm your host, and I'm gonna bring you some motherfucking StarCraft2 here on the map Typhon Peaks. To the bottom right, we got in blue, in Zerg, we got the one and only pro motherfucker who he is. We got vileSpanshwa, and he is the Zerg player, of course. And to the top left, we have in the clan VT, we have Pokebunny. Let's hope that he's under 15 years old. And he is the red Terran, and he's in the top left. And of course, this is Typhon Peaks, one of the newer maps. And I'm not too sure if it's a Blizzard map. It probably is. With a name like Typhon Peaks, that's Blizzard-ish, you know? Whatever his name is, he probably thought of that shit in his head. He's like, you know what, in the next map pack, fucking let's put Typhon Peaks in there. So this is Typhon Peaks for the 3rd time. Let me mention it for the 4th time. This is Typhon Peaks, and this is a Blizzard map, and we have some Terran versus Zerg here on this map. So we'll see how these players mend out their builds. As he's gonna put the barracks in a very unorthodox position here, right in the way of the assimilator. But that does not make any no, because you know they could just go right into that shit. So that's not a big deal. He's probably gonna lift this shit off. But then again, why would he? Except for a tech switch. So we'll see how that mends out there. And Pokebunny, let him build his barracks wherever the fuck he wants. Who gives a shit? He can build whatever he wants. He's the player and he's the pro. And you know, vileSpanshwa here, he's gonna go for a 16 natural hatchery here. As that's nice and standard there for the Zerg player. This map it's not too small. I mean, it could be bigger, but it's probably a medium-sized map. So this is probably pretty safe for Spanshwa, as also his spawning pool is gonna be going down around the same time of this as he put down his natural. Of course, the natural was first, so this is an economic build. So he will be pumping out of 2 bases a lot sooner than, of course, the Terran player, which is absolutely normal. So Pokebunny, he likes to stay inside of his main here. Look at this, inside this vicinity, as all of his structures so far will be built within the realm here. And the first meal of the game is going to be coming down here, as we see that this drone here will get a complete scout of Pokebunny's main, and he's gonna go for a gas steal here, as he will cancel that eventually. He's just doing that to get the HP of the drone back to fucking life. And this cancel should be coming in right around here. That's my prediction, and let's see when it cancels. As I'm keeping it nice and up, I lost. I would have lost all my money in Vegas, and look at this. Even worse, he let it complete. So Spanshwa lets it complete, and 3 Marines did DPS that down, so that went down. As yes, the storage, the hoarding of this main is beginning to get nice and crowded over here, as supply depots can be dropped. So everybody loves that. If this was Brood War, it would be a castle in the 1800s being built there. Okay, as the SCV of Pokebunny will get a complete scan here, and he will get a scout of Spanishwa's main, as he only sees the spawning pool, so nothing out of the ordinary here. As he's just basically going for this natural to start kicking in right now. So Pokebunny is safe, as now he's putting down his starport, as the factory's done, and the first Hellion is out now, as the 1-1-1 build is being constructed here. As of course, to all the lovers of Husky, the Destiny Cloudfist build, which, you know, I wouldn't have named it that. Mine would be a little more dirtier than that. I'm gonna spice it up a little bit. As how many Marines do we have here? We have 6 Marines here, and this Hellion's gonna head out now, and he's gonna get the Zelagakara. He's gonna see that he only sees 1 Overlord here, and that's about it. As these queens are gonna begin shitting out some creep tumors here. Creep tumors out in the front, as a couple of drones are gonna be savaged over here, and they're gonna put down a couple of spine crawlers here, as 2 Zerglings are born, with 2 Hellions gonna begin harassing here, and we'll see how many drones they get. As so far they've got none. No, they have none. They have one right there. 1 goes down, another goes down. 2 drones lose their life, as 2 Hellions are worth 200 minerals, and they just got another 50 minerals there from 2 Zerglings. As finally the 3rd Hellion's out, and they're gonna back out, as 2 spine crawlers will be morphed out here, and now this natural will probably be seem like it's secure, since well, the creep is out. A lot of queens are out, and they're good. Queens are great against defending against Hellions, since Hellions do barely no damage to queens, since they are queens, you know. Queens are chunky. Queens are very chunky, man. If they weren't chunky, they wouldn't be a queen. Of course, there are no kings on the map. Kings they're probably going to be coming out in the expansion of of StarCraft. But the king, no, they can't have a king, because the Zerg race is like it's like bees and insects and shit, where they only have a queen. They don't fucking even have a king. Oh wait a second, they probably do have a king. We're not going to get into that. As look at this. All of these Hellions here, they do a remarkable amount of damage. As how many workers killed? 8. So 8 workers killed so far. So vileSpanshwa are losing 8 workers. As the Medivac does go down, but there's nothing inside of it. As 3 Hellions continue to do disgusting fucking micro here, as they're killing all these Zerglings in lines. As Pokebunny's Hellion control is absolutely flawless. As a whole show, oh my god, the shelling continues of these 2 Hellions. As you see, 5 kills and who knows what the other Hellion had. Fucking Christ. Oh, look at these drones coming in. Even the drones want to defend as another 2 Zerglings go down. A very successful Hellion harass, killing much Zerglings and a handful of drones as well. As the 3rd is going down for vileSpanshwa, as that's about done, 9/10 there. And this is pretty much fully saturated. He's going to begin to hoard over a couple of drones out here back to the main, since the main is low in saturation, since the Hellion harass did succeed a little bit there. As now, what do we see? We see Stim Pack going down, we see Combat Shield going down for Pokebunny, and you know, for vileSpanshwa, he's just going into the lair action right now. So he's going to tech up to lair. We'll see how if he's going to go in faster, see what he's going to go muto, see what he's going to go, and could be many, and you know, Zerg versus Terran is it's a nice matchup. It's nothing that's always the same. So you know, that's the people love watching that. And this Hellion's he's gonna try down. You know, he's gonna take down this Creep Tumor. As whoa, you got both at the same. That's a nice line of range there by the Hellion there. As blue flames are not even gonna be researched. As he's gonna stick with yeah, he's gonna stick with ground here. As Pokebunny's he's gonna get the armor for the Marines as well. And these Marines totally take out all these Zerglings, and they're going to be heading out. And maybe he's going to harass with this. See how he does have a shitload of Marines there. As Spinecrawlers by vileSpanshwa will be moved up here. As yes, these Marines are going to make their way. They're making their way with Stim Pack upgrade already ready. So he could do some damage here. And that is Pokebunny. As he's going to take out some Creep Tumors with the scan going down. And he cleans all of these Creep Tumors up. And now Stim going into these Spinecrawlers and Zerglings, but the Spinecrawlers doing a pretty decent job as Zerglings try to getting their surround on, but some nice micro here by Pokebunny as he has the advantage in supply right now, 81 to 83 to 68. So yeah, a couple of Banelings here. That's a beautiful counter, of course, to Marines. As these Marines, they're gonna start DPSing down these destructible destructible rocks here, and as look at this, we have centrifugal hooks here being. That is a very difficult word to say since you don't say it. I just call it fucking Baneling speed. Okay, as the Banelings make their way in without speed and no creep. As look at this, vileSpanshwa catching Pokebunny, sleeping and probably having sex in his sleep, and all of his Marines just get baptized by those fucking Banelings. Okay, as now finally centrifugal hooks now are. Finally being researched here, and now Banelings will be much more faster even off the creep as they succeeded there, since daydreaming is not good in StarCraft 2. If you daydream, you will probably lose your units, and that's not a good thing. But the problem is if you daydream within playing StarCraft, you're going to lose your units, and that's not good. So there you go. As Pokebunny will make his he's going to make his push now with a couple of tanks, Medivac, and a handful of Marines here with Stim Pack and some nice upgrades, as 1-1 is very decent here. Queen getting just slapped in the face there, as Spinecrawlers here will fucking they will go down. As look at this, another drop was here, and all of these drones are gone, and they're fucking ran away. As yeah, look at this, the perimeter here is set by Pokebunny, and yeah, he's gonna, and Pokebunny, he's just gonna keep harassing these overlords, and you know, putting vileSpanshwa under supply, and that could be a problem. At the moment, he's just losing units, so he's going to clear up supply as Marines continue to do damage. As finally, about 8 Mutalisks make their way out, and they're going to clean this up nice and easily, but the problem is that there's a shitload of Marines and tanks getting sieged out here, as these Banelin's going to try to make their way in, but the siege tanks and some nice, decent Marine micro will make that not happen, as Pokebunny looking so strong and superior, as all these mutas just flying into their death of steam-packed fucking Marines. GG by vileSpanshwa. I hope everybody enjoyed it out there. Fucking smack it up.